Okay, now here's an opportunity. Okay, well, it's pretty dim. The lighting isn't perfect. But you see, you're getting stuff getting stuff organized now. All the junk, I pulled all the junk out of the closet. All these suitcases, half of them I got since I was here, just down the street. And the big empty suitcases in the trash. Most of them usually what they have at most is maybe one little zipper is broken off. Some of them don't even have anything wrong with them. People just threw them out because they didn't feel use for them. You know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right in here, and there's another 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 or 6 out there. So there's at least 10 suitcases I got to just use for. Instead of transporting in boxes, cardboard boxes, I can put them in these suitcases. So then if these cans are washed, and I can take them right to my new place and go put them right in the recycling dumpster right behind the building. No problem. They don't weigh that much either. All the red cartons, I'll see if I can give them away on Craigslist. Otherwise, they'll go to recycling. This is all I have left for dirty cans that need to be washed now. These few here, and this is about 5, 7, 15, maybe about 25 cans, 2 dozen cans. This I can quickly sort through. It's mostly just plastic, more plastic here. These are just cans for deposit return. Take them to the supermarket, get a nickel back for them. I want to wash that vacuum cleaner. Wash some of these things. This is a dehumidifier I want to wash. This is mostly electronics, mostly which is getting tossed. Things I won't have any use for. I got 2 of these now, which I will have use for, and you can see I can plug the speakers into plug the speakers in and use that. The speakers is fine. And I can go to Micro Center if I need more speakers for like $7, $8. I can get decent speakers there. Baby buggy I stripped of the canvas so that I was going to use it for moving the doors, but it was too hot. I didn't make it out today. To this corner, there's more suitcases. Suitcase, little suitcase, the record player. Excellent, another fan. So here it is. This is about it. You know, this after I get stuff packed up. Most of it will go in these suitcases. This stuff this is going to get mostly tossed into recycling. This is more bottles for taking to the supermarket. I'll do that today. Take these to the supermarket, get a nickel each for those. So that's gone. So what I'm going to have left is stuff in boxes and stuff in suitcases. Not too difficult. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of stretching exercises. And the fattest, sexy man in the world in his underwear. Woo! In his underwear. Let's see what we can see about the feet. Let's see about the feet. This isn't too bad now. Well, this was, a couple of days ago, this was all red and sore from being swollen. And I finally got that down. That stuff being swollen after I put the heating pad on for a little bit. This one is less swollen than it was yesterday. Boy, it was a lot. Yesterday this was pretty swollen, and now it's not quite so bad. This is about how the right foot was on yesterday, when it wasn't as bad as this one was. Really, but let's see if that's still swollen more than it should be. But at least it's not terribly uncomfortable as it was yesterday when. I was putting this in the heating pad and wrapping it with tape and walking out with it. And I think mostly what I need is the exercise. This is a sort of stretching exercise that you're supposed to do. Oh God, something got cut. I got cut. But stretching exercise is mostly what I'm going to need to do. And I think that lack of stretching exercise of the tendons causes all of this, I think. And if I can do bending exercise, stretching, where I can actually stand up straight, don't bend the knees, and bend over, keeping your knees straight, trying to bend over and see if you can touch the floor with your toes without bending your knees. So do that, and then go backwards. Stretch it back, stretch your back, stretch out your stomach as far forward as you can, and lean your back again, stretch it again, and then you come down again. So you keep going back and forth like a pendulum, stretching back as far as possible, and then down again as far. And that helps stretch all the tendons that go way up along from your back of your legs up through your back. That's sort of stretching gently, little by little. It helps extend the elasticity of those tendons going from the back of your heel all the way up the back of your legs, up through your back. It's important to get it back, stretch back as far as possible. And then again. And so now you find yourself little by little getting closer where you can put your knuckles on the ground. That's probably going to be. Oh, and then the other thing is to stretch this way. This way. You're stretching the same, I guess they call it hamstrings. These same tendons, these hamstrings that go all the way from the ankles back up to the back of your neck, basically. If you do it this way, it helps stretch it. So here, you can get here with your fist. Try to get here with your fist. Here. Eventually you get down where you can get your palm. So like you get your left knee straight and the right one bent. So you get your palm down all along, stretching this way. And by doing this, if I keep doing this every day, eventually, it won't take too long before I get back where these tendons are stretched and flexible, elastic, and it won't result so much in the swelling on my ankles. So this is what a sexy fat man looks like. So sexy, hairy fat man. I bet I can use this little spongy thing as a stand. Ooh, look at that. Oh my god, look at this. I just stick the camera right in this hole. This came off of a scrubbing sponge. A scrubbing brush, I'll show you. I got this at the Dollar Tree store as a scrubbing brush for $1. See, this thing was part of the scrubber. Like this. This is for $1. This is not bad. Nice grip handle for a fucking $1. You can stick it in a bottle and scrub whatever it is. I took this off. And I found this very useful for, like, brushing if I had itches on my ankles. My God, this was such a relief when I got all swollen and itchy. Because that swelling really does make you itchy. Oh, right here it was all red. So itchy. And this, oh, what a relief this kind of a brush is. This is not metal. This is just plastic bristles. And just gentle enough to really scratch. So you know how your dogs and cats feel when you brush them, and they just love that. It's just such a relief. It's an itchy relief. Yeah, so that's how you use this brush for. It's fucking $1 for this. You could use this for a toilet brush or for a bottle washing brush. Any kind of fucking $1. You could buy a couple of them and use it for stuff. And anyhow, I took this part off of it, and I think I can use this as a camera stand for the spy camera. Just fitting this little camera right into this hole, like this. There. Perfect. Oh my God. Can you imagine the perfect use of this thing? You look at this and you say, what the hell do I need this for? And suddenly the perfect use for it just hits you in the face. You have a camera tripod. This is a portable camera tripod. Imagine that. Imagine as an invention, I could send this to the company that makes these cameras and say, here's my invention of a camera, not even send it to them. Just as a camera tripod for a mini spy camera. Look at that. Look at how simple that is. Ordinarily, you try to put this camera down on the surface here and try to hope that you find a flat surface. Just stick it on here, and you got your flat surface. Amazing. Is that fucking amazing? Is that fucking sexy, man? Look how sexy. Whoa. So I'm doing my stretching exercises, and sometimes I can use my cans of tomatoes. This is weighed about 1.5 to 1 3/4 pounds each. So there's 3.5 pounds of lift weight exercises, weight training here. Just doing this. Da-da-da-da-da. So you can use just about anything for your weight training. You don't have to buy some fucking fancy $100 for some fancy weights. I mean, sometimes they're nicely designed so that hold in your hand conveniently as you walk with them. You can use canned tomatoes. Canned crushed tomatoes, for Christ's sake. Look how convenient. Just juggle it around. Whoa, get yourself... It's just to gradually, with the stretching, to gradually let all those tendons and hamstrings get stretched out and flexible. It's more active. You just keep getting into it so you just stretch a little by little. You just use these to put down the ground like that. And eventually you get to be like the yoga master. You can put your elbows down on the ground. I don't need to be that flexible, but I do need to be flexible enough so that my fucking ankles don't swell every day. Oh, that's just bullshit. Whoa, 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 I'm getting there. Gosh, I'm getting there. So there you are, sexy stretching exercise of Sexy City. Whoa, and I discovered the perfect tripod for this camera. Just a super little bit of fun that came off of a $1 brush. Genius, huh? Just fucking genius. Whoa, what have you done, Sexy City? You made a fool of everyone. Come to the Get Rail Chum. I'm the baby, God loves me. I'm the baby, love me. I'm the baby, and you gotta love me. Not the mama, not the baby.